Okay, so I haven't uploaded any videos on this YouTube account, like at all. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that with this account here. So apart from playing my main account, I decided I wanted to make another account to give myself a bit of a challenge just because playing on my main account is starting to get a little boring just because I'm doing the same things. I do a farming run or two, I do some Slayer, and then I'm done. And I kind of want to give myself a little bit of challenge. So, and the last video I made, which was fucking months ago, I said I wanted to make an account that was interesting, and I finally did it. I got the inspiration for this account from my brother, who has an account that is super similar to this one. Um, this is a pretty much built like a main account, but the only stipulation with this is that I cannot use any weapons at all. So what I have set up is the event RPG with whatever kind of stat bonuses I can afford right now. I just took some money, I transferred over from my main onto this account just because I didn't have really any other way, and I don't know what to do with my money on my main, so I might as well pour it into this account. I haven't dumped too much. I've maybe dumped like 1 mil into this account so far, and I'm pretty happy. This account is only about 2 days old, and this is what we're looking at for stats: 30 attack, 30 strength, 15 defense. These two are from the Waterfall quest. 25 HP. That is all from the Witch's House quest, which was a pain in the ass to do because I actually died like twice doing it because I only had 10 HP, but I managed to do it after a couple of attempts and drinking supersets to defeat the thing, which was a little embarrassing. Um, 43 prayer. I decided that if I wanted to continue on with some of these more difficult quests, such as Holy Grail and Tree Gnome Village, I probably should have Protect Melee on for some of these so I can prairie flick them and stay at these bosses for longer than 5 seconds before I get one shot. So I decided to just buy prayer, and I did some trading at my main's house and just got it up that way. It seriously took maybe like 5-10 minutes. It's incredible how fast it is when you're such a low level. And then the rest of this stuff, this is all from questing. I got 31 quest points. I followed like the optimal skill guide that you find on like the 2007 wiki. Um, with the exception of some, like I went and did Cook's Assistant and Doric's quest really quick just to get my total up to 250 plus. So that way I can change my display name, but I have to wait 22 plus days before I can do that. Because right now I just had a default randomized name, 79 Far Huntox, whatever the fuck that is. So hopefully I'll be able to get a name change in there pretty soon. Um, so future plans for the account, I would definitely like to go and beat all the quests that most people do, like Monkey Madness and Dragon Slayer, and all those ones that most people do on pure or main accounts or whatever. Um, right now, I'll go run to the bank. It's nothing too impressive right now. I just bought some gear to prepare myself for later on levels. Um, I am going to figure out a way to get my ranged up. I'm thinking about spending some quality time at pest control for that. I'm not really looking forward to that at all. But that's kind of what I have to do because the dwarf multi-cannon is considered a weapon, and I am not messing with that. And bow and arrow, and that's a weapon. I can't do that. So I just got some. I got a mithril set, adamant set, rune set, boots that go with it, a little cash stack, and some teleports. Um, what's really going to suck is doing magic. Um, not so much the fact that it's going to be a pain in the ass to level because right off the bat I already have 10 magic, and I can do enchant bolts or enchant jewelry spells because those are non-combat spells. Um, I would not consider magic a weapon. I would only consider magic a weapon if I used a staff to assist me doing it. Then I would consider a weapon. So if I want to do any combat-based magic, I am going to have to use all the runes that are essential for it, such as like fire bolts. I'm going to have to supply my own fire runes, air runes, and chaos runes. I cannot use a smoke battle staff or a fire staff or air staff or what have you. So I am definitely going to consider getting a rune pouch at one point. Hopefully I can make that a reality, because that would make it very handy. Because some of these bosses later on in the quest that I want to do are going to be very difficult to kill, because right now my max hit is 4. It's actually 5 or 6, um, depending. Once I drank a superset, I was actually managing to hit like 6, 7s pretty consistently. Now I'm not completely bound to the event RPG. I can also use kite shield, so when I do Dragon Slayer, that way I can have the anti-dragon fire shield and kick the thing to death. I haven't really quite planned out how I'm going to do that. I'm thinking about having my main account sit outside of the lair and have food as a backup. I tried doing strawberries for the witch's house quest, and that didn't work. I got mauled pretty quick, and then I went out to pineapple pizzas, and that worked out pretty well. It was pretty much instantaneous, like healing, and I could have more than one because I ran out of swordfish first time, so that wasn't going to happen. So, um, for the next couple weeks, I'm probably going to be playing on this account more so than my main. On my main, I'll probably just do some AFK or just do farm runs every once in a while, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to try to do as much quests as possible. Um, Quests that don't involve me using a weapon, which is very interesting because I can't do Demon Slayer because that involves the finishing blow with Silver Light. And that is out of the question. And which reminds me, Holy Grail would be out of the question too, because the final blow has to be done with Excalibur, and I can't use Excalibur. So I'm kind of fucking on that one, so I'm not really going to be able to do that. Quest I definitely really want to do is a Great Brain Robbery. I think that'd be a lot of fun to attempt. And Pipeline Dreams, I would like to try to attempt Fire Cape, but I think I got a long way before I can do that. I just got Fire Cape on my main after like 7 or 8 attempts, so I think I'm maybe dreaming a little high here. But I did like most of the quests that you would usually do: Recruitment Drive, Druidic Ritual, and all that fun stuff. I'm not really enjoying questing. I really don't like doing it. So I'm going to try to be doing these videos every bi-weekly, monthly, just because now that it's summer, I'm not going to be playing this game nearly as much as I would in the winter. So, but I'm going to try to upload onto this channel because I really do, and I'm really enjoying this challenge I'm giving myself so far. And I feel like the deeper I get into this account in this game with no weapons, I'm really going to start having fun or really hate it. I don't know what it is yet. So if you guys got any suggestions, maybe try some low-level suggestions about what I could do to make this account stronger or more interesting. Feel free to leave a comment or whatnot, and that's about it. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.